it's Jess. I'm just filming my weeks 31 to 34 pregnancy update. I actually turn 35 weeks tomorrow, but this will cover kind of the end of week 34. So I'll just read first of all what's on the Bump app about when you're 34 weeks pregnant. So obviously your baby can hear your voice, it's listening in on your conversations, baby might enjoy lullaby. How big is baby at 34 weeks? So size of a butternut squash, less than 2 months to go, baby weighs about 4.7 pounds and measures about 17.7 inches. So some of the symptoms they've got here, so they've got blurry vision. Yeah, I have had a few moments of like dizziness and like blurry vision, not many, just a couple. Fatigue, yes, just exhaustion, and just everything is hard and tiring to do. Constipation, yep, got that. Hemorrhoids, no, haven't got that. Swollen ankles and feet, no, I didn't have any swelling with my last pregnancy either, and I haven't had any with this one yet, so maybe I'll be lucky. Abdominal pressure, yeah, the pressure is quite a lot at the moment. I literally, whenever I walk around, I feel like I'm having to like hold the baby in, stop it from falling out. Braxton Hicks contractions, yeah, been getting quite a lot of those. So anyway, that's enough from that. Okay, so yeah, I'll just go through some of the symptoms and stuff I've been having. So no sleep, yeah, the no sleep things is carrying on. I did have a few days, I think last week, where I did sleep a bit better, but it's back to being up every 45 minutes to an hour now. Yeah, it's so tiring, but what can you do? Not last week, the week before, we were all hit with first of all, the cold virus that was going around, and then straight away we got the novovirus. So it was me, Phil and Guinevere had it, and it was really, really tough. Obviously when you're ill yourself and you're pregnant, first of all with the cold, I can't take anything. I really struggled with the cold, particularly at night, and actually it triggered a panic attack on one of the nights for me because I just was aware that I couldn't breathe. I have suffered from panic attacks for years, but I hadn't had one for a really long time. But having this cold and not being able to breathe at night, it was in the middle of the night, and I just had this panic attack, and I didn't go into full-blown panic attack, but it took me a good couple of hours to try and calm myself down enough. And it was, yeah, so that was pretty scary. So yeah, we all had the cold virus, and then we had the sickness virus, and just cleaning up everybody's sick, because obviously toddlers don't know to go to the toilet, and Gwynnie was going through this stage of she was like scared to be like sick into the bucket. She'd like just rather like throw up on herself or me or her bed. So that was really fun. The washing machine was like going multiple times a day. So yeah, we had about 10 days where I didn't step outside the house, which was hard because I just felt really, really kind of like cabin fever. But luckily, fingers crossed, we're all over that now, and I'm hoping that's our share of bugs for a little while. Lots of pressure, yeah, I mentioned that before. Yeah, just loads of pressure there. Constantly feeling like I'm holding the baby in. I had my midwife appointment last week. Everything was fine. She was unsure whether the baby was head down or bum down. But I've got my scan on the 16th of Feb. So obviously I'll find out then. Really hoping this baby's not breech, because Guinevere was breech. And I was attempting a natural breech birth with her, but if this baby's breech, because of my previous section and because I'm high risk anyway, I think it would be highly likely that if this baby is breech, I will have to go for a C-section. So keep your fingers crossed for me that baby is head down. We've sorted pretty much everything now for the baby, which is good because I was starting to panic about it. Hospital bags are packed. Phil's just got to finish off, you know, his bag, which, you know, won't take very long because he doesn't need that much stuff. Nursery is pretty much done, but the baby's not going to sleep in the nursery initially anyway. We're going to have the snooze pod attached to the bed. The snooze pod is all set up. We've just got to physically put it up against the bed. We've bought everything that we need to now. Yeah, so we're pretty much all set now for baby's arrival. We've decided on our girl's name. We haven't nailed down our boy's name yet, so we still need to discuss that. But we've got a couple of ideas, but I think it's going to be a girl anyway. Guinevere is really excited about the baby. She's constantly cuddling and kissing my belly, asking about the baby. Anyone that comes round, she wants to show them the baby's room. We have bought gifts from the baby to her, and we also at the weekend bought, she chose some gifts to give the baby, and yeah, she's just really excited. She bought, we also got a new baby doll, and she keeps calling it her sister, and she, you know, nappy changes it and carries it around, and yeah, so I think she's going to be a great little helper. So I just can't wait for that moment where they meet each other for the first time. And yeah, so really that's kind of it. That's all that's been going on. I'm feeling okay. I'm just getting to that fed up stage now. Just everything I do is tiring. But you know, not too long to go now. I think the baby might come early. I don't know. I've just had this feeling all the way through that the baby's going to be a couple of weeks early. So, but you never know. This weekend actually, we are going for our baby moon. So Phil has booked for us to go to a spa for the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be having a few treatments like a pregnancy massage and facial and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll have a nice meal as well there. So really looking forward to that, especially because we've had a tough few weeks with all the bugs and illness, and it'd just be nice to spend some time together, because all of our time together for the past month, because Phil doesn't get back till late and he only really has weekends, everything's been taken up by him doing stuff, sorting stuff for the baby, you know, sorting nursery, building furniture, putting car seats in and all that kind of stuff. So we haven't actually had time for a long time to just kind of be together without having to do stuff. So just looking forward to that, and spending some time with him before we then have another little person join our family. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you're all okay, and I will see you next time. Thanks, bye.